All right, Morgan, you can feel the electricity here as Joe Nardella steps to the stripe. It'll be him against Alec Stathakis, battling for possession today. Nardella, the all-time leader in playoff face-off wins for this juggernaut of a franchise. The Maryland Whipsnakes trying to get back to the championship. Nardella wearing the wire for us.
All you, Cal.
And it's Maryland who controls the opening draw on this chilly Saturday night here in Minneapolis.
And he shoots low. That's impossible to stop.
Nardella pops it ahead, wins another draw for the Whips. Nardella's a guy who can stay and play, but he gets swarmed by 4 or 5 white and purple jerseys and turns it over. Another ground ball for Hudgens, but he lost it. Still loose, and Brower will scoop it up for Philadelphia. You know, talking about Sowers, he comes into this game
prematurely, and who's on the backside? Mr. Automatic.
Yeah, Kieran McCardle, who's 5th all-time in goals in regular season play with 321. Got his first one of these playoffs.
Squires is an absolute ground ball machine. Like, this guy needs a little more respect. He is phenomenal on the wings.
They want to cover that. Not a lot of great options with Sowers, McCardle, Curse. Like,
you know what I love about what Sowers did, though? He got low, but not too low. He kept his angle. He found that sweet spot.
2 goals in 39 seconds for the Waterdogs.
It just feels like the Waterdogs are winning all of these 50-50 ground balls.
And the transition game.
Yes. To your point, like Whips
go over the pick. You almost saw his body language at the point of contention at the pick. He was hedging that Sowers was going to go over. And Sowers is too quick, so when Sowers went under, he had that step on him.
Michael Sowers has a hat trick and an assist. Played a role in all 4 Philly goals. And they're on top by 3, but
it's the first quarter, Drew.
Yes, keeping
3-4 inches. It's just Anderson has got mass. You got to get Hess or Witcher matched up on Anderson.
I think that's a great point. Anderson's big, but Anderson's also long. I mean, his wingspan is massive.
The 6'4", 215 guy from Calgary played his college lacrosse at St. Joe's. Something in the sub game maybe for
huge by Heacock, because with a Nardella win here, Maryland can really put themselves in a position.
And you saw DeLuca on that last shot was so out of position because he was trying to back up the shot.
Yep.
And DeLuca gets the nod for Coach T today. There's Courier with the shot.
You know, Nardella, I meant
different ways.
I've been on the field many times shooting with him, and his right-handed shot, his offhand, he hammers it well over 90 miles per hour. And every defender over the years have forced him to go right-handed. He's made it a strength of his.
That comes from playing in the backyard with his brothers, right?
Absolutely. Those are 4 more points.
Yeah.
The reality is there's different ways to insert yourself into a game. He's making his presence felt, whether it's touches or if it's efficient off-ball play. Like, he's checking that box in his mind. Like, okay, I am. Drew, your dad was really amped to watch Mazur play.
Yeah, my dad, West Point, class of '81. Christian Mazur, an Army guy himself, a rookie, just like Jackson Eicher, top scorer for the Chaos, playing later tonight. Mazur and Eicher both on a track to be in a field artillery unit. Jim Stagnita said, I knew he was going to be available this summer, and he's been terrific for him.
He's a tank, man. He is so strong in his lower body. Loves ground balls, all the dirty work. You saw him in transition, too.
McCardle threatening and scoring. Bounces it past Emmett Carroll. That's 2 for the legend, Kieran McCardle.
And it starts with the ground ball. And we've pointed this out, but just to put a number on it, right now the Waterdogs 16 ground balls to Whipsnakes at 6. They are winning all of these 50-50 ground balls, and when you do that, you obviously afford yourself extra possessions, but in this case, you get the Whipsnakes in scramble mode defensively. They're not matched up properly.
And look who gets the ground ball. It's C.J. Kirst, one of the greatest ground ball attackmen in the history of college lacrosse. You talk about his goals and his assists and all the records that he breaks. It's his ground balls, his caused turnovers. He led all attackmen in Division I and caused turnovers this past season. And he was in the top 5 in ground balls. He's everywhere in those dirty spots.
Great pickup by Squires off the wing. And then an awesome feed ahead to Mazer. Over the head check by Connor Kelly. Malone, the ground ball scoop. It's a playoff ground ball right here. And Ben Randall chases it down for the Waterdogs.
Yeah,
DeLuca under siege.
It feels different, Drew.
Almost in the end zone. He stepped out. That's Whipsnakes' ball. Great pressure up lacrosse. That's right. I mean, big crossover between hockey and lacrosse. Of course, this is the state of hockey. Always a good turnout here at TCO Stadium. And interestingly, the Waterdogs are 4-0 all-time on this field. I guess it just makes sense with the purple and the Vikings and Prince. It all kind of works.
They got to figure it out, though, in this second quarter. They have 1 shot with 5 turnovers.
They've got numbers here.
Kirst with the rock. Gives it up to Sowers, and he'll slow things down. You may have noticed just during that 90-second commercial break, the sun opened up. This looks like a classic Minnesota summer evening now. Good ball movement. Carroll with a kick save and a beauty. And he scoops it up.
Great.
Especially since he's gotten healthy, he's assimilated into the team and locker room so quickly, and it's translated on the field. And he's starting to be a little bit more vocal, guys, and I've seen that from him so far today, and really aggressive in these last couple weeks.
He's the ultimate teammate. I've never heard a bad word about him or his 4 brothers, 3 of them who play in the PLL. Cole fast. So your brain and your stick and your body are in unison. That's an incredible goal. And it created the near side. The near side's wide open because of that patience.
Sowers saw the clock. McCardle shot at the horn. And it'll be a 9-6 lead for Philly at half. Some extra.
Of my signature moves, have you actually defended it?
Yeah. Here you go. Taste it.
It's Nardella and Stathakis battling again. Nardella pops it free, gooses it back, but Stathakis is right there. Great trail check. It's Squires again, who's been an animal on the wing. Courier the takeaway. McCardle the finish.
Unofficially, I think on the top of my head, that's either the 2nd or 3rd Philly goal of this first half that's just been right off of a ground ball. And you can see this elongated face-off. You love the hustle here by Squires to chase down Stathakis, but then the loose ball dislodged by Courier and McCardle. Johnny on the spot, but again, it's this dominance of those scrappy 50-50 ground balls that's leading to success for Philly offensively.
And the play is never over when Zach Courier is around the ball. Like, he's either getting the ground ball in the wing, he's dislodging a ball on Tim Muller like that last time. He's always where the ball is.
Third quarter is underway. Can the Whipsnakes come back again against the Waterdogs as Maryland tries to get back to the championship game where they were last year and they lost to the Archers?
Any more effort plays like that by Patra. He's 2nd in midfielder ground balls, only behind, of course, Courier.
Touch passes, he mentioned it in the breakdown booth. When he gets these touch passes, it gives him more time to kind of calibrate in front of the cage and get that goalie to jump. He's got the goalie, Emmett Carroll, all over the place, flopping everywhere. And then once he gets him to a point where he can't recover, he counters to the opposite pipe.
Nardella picks up the ground ball. All-time playoff leader in face-off wins and ground balls. He assists his first point today. He was a top scorer in the postseason last year, his first one as a professional. Already 4 players with hat tricks between these two teams. 17 combined points. Make it 18. It's the face-off man, Joe Nardella.
It was only a matter of time before these face-off wins generated instant offense. And this is what Nardella does. His ability to stay on the field, aided by his wings, Patra and Squires. but instead of getting off, he senses an opportunity to get upfield. You can see the beautiful look off there by Patra. That enables Nardella to have ample time to catch that and put it on net.
You know, we've seen Nardella in some seasons score in bunches. This year, he's only scored 2 goals in the regular season, but the potential is there.
Great check by Courier.
He's a beat behind him, and then the straight line speed, he's not catching him.
You know, I mentioned this coming into today. 14 of his 18 goals were unassisted. And his ability to win those one-on-one matchups and just generate his own shot.
He's got 6 points with 4 goals and 2 dimes.
I mean, if there was 10 seconds left in a game and you had to go to the goal, see the guy counters with a high shot. That is master class type of inside finishing.
Courier taking the face-off, and he wins it.
Oh!
Little yard sale. And it'll be Whipsnakes' ball.
To your point, though, Boyle, like, for Witcher in that spot, Pennell's going against Randall. He doesn't have Randall beat.
Just leave him alone. Yeah.
It's like a reckless slide.
It's a creating offense slide.
To the best passer statistically ever in professional lacrosse. Like, you're playing to his strength.
Won the first 2 championships, and they were back in it last season, trying to return, get over the hump. Nardella and Stathakis. Let's go down to Morgan.
There's been a whole lot of life in the Whipsnakes huddle, and Rob Pennell, guys, brought in to be the alpha. His message to the team was to do a better job of disguising picks. We saw it there on that last goal, and despite this
rookie short stick defensive midfielder who loves to defend up top to go behind.
And you can see Matt Dunn in position to support there with a slide, but the release of where McArdle shot that.
It's the release, and there was no contact. Like, you felt like Mazur was totally out of sorts.
Nardella wins the face-off, though. Whipsnakes looking to tie or take the lead. Final 2 minutes of this game. Winner moves on to Philly. Loser has their season end.
About the potential of this unit, right? And I say potential because Kirst only played 4 regular season games.
Big face-off win from Stathakis. Nardella causes the turnover. Zapatello's got the ground ball. Maryland has a timeout, and Stagnita uses it. The shot clock is off. Maryland just took their final timeout with 24 seconds left. They needed to.
The last thing